What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol IWM for the Russell 2000 ETF, of course. This is small caps. On the left-hand side, we do have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, this will, of course, be an update. We talk about this marketplace regularly here on the channel. The main thing to point out is that we are firmly accepting back above now that 203 roughly top end of the balance from in here. So what does that mean? Well, of course, if you were looking at this as the look above and fail, unfortunately, you might be getting stopped out of this trade. Again, it's not guaranteed just yet. I would probably look for either up and over the Friday high or this 208 pivot. Just as a quick reminder, let me go to the weekly. This is going to make things abundantly clear, right? If we do something like this, there is still opportunity from a longer time frame perspective, at least, that this is nothing more than a break, retest, and we roll over for an equal low. We do have to remain underneath 208 if that is going to happen. Okay, so that's what we've got on the IWM weekly and the daily. We've sort of covered the now back and forth through the breakout point, leaning a little bit more bullish now that we have a fake look above and fail, right? So this candle today is throwing a wrench in the mix. Nonetheless, 208 is still that important pivot as we illustrated from the weekly time frame. From the 30-minute perspective, what else can we learn about the price action today? Well, we definitely have this chugging along to the upside, whereas the majority of our SPY and even the QQQ type stocks, the big tech names, they were mostly sideways, right? Q's a little bit more firm to the upside, but the SPY definitely sideways on today's session. So to see small caps rallying here, maybe it's a little bit of an early indication of risk on, but to me, I wouldn't, maybe I shouldn't have even said that on the video. I take it back, right? Unless we can take out 208 to the upside, it's still not technically risk on based on small caps trending higher. We just had divergence, quite simply put, between the IWM and our other two broad market ETFs on today's session. You can also see, if you look at this, it's a healthy trend, right? Up, down, up, down, up, down, give and take. That's what makes up a healthy market. Instead of one side just dominating the trade, that's where you get moves like this. Lots of craziness back and forth, right? Because you essentially have no market structure, the market didn't really validate those prices. That's where the whipsaws come into play. But today, chugging along quite healthily, I like the activity. So if the buyers want to remain in control, the next breakout to take us to the 208 is up and over 206. And a $2 range here in IWM could be worth trading for on the options chain. Let's quickly take a look. I don't often trade the IWM options. I'm usually an S&P kind of guy, but I'm curious now just to see what the volume looks like, and it's fine, right? 16,000 and 11,000 on the in the money and out of the money strike there, the at the money strike, 205, 206. So plenty of liquidity here if you want to get involved, and the spreads are fairly tight, couple cents there. If we go back on over to the chart, that's definitely something worth trading for with options. If we poke above it, 212 is really the next major area. And if I scrunch up the daily, you can see that that was also sort of the wall there. 208 was the lower limit of that range. So that's the upside. If it wants to roll back over, it's all about holding the support trend line and the breakout point from in here, roughly 203. If we do something like that, fine. You're still remaining slightly more bullish than bearish, but if we break down underneath 203 for a second time off of a lower high here, then it's game on for the look above and fail. Target should likely be the bottom end of the range, around 192. That's what I've got for you in IWM. If you enjoyed the video today or learned anything new, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.